The other big development that we are tracking for you, mourners gathered at Al-Shifa hospital and Tel Al-Hawa neighborhood of the Gaza City to bid farewell to the loved ones killed after the Israeli attacks. According to reports, Israeli fire across the enclave had killed at least 28 people today, most of them in Gaza City, where Israeli forces have advanced through the outer suburbs and are now a few kilometers from the city itself. A total of 70 Palestinians were killed, including 16 aid seekers who were shot by Israeli fire, mainly in northern and southern Gaza Strip. The reports also state that Israel bombarded Gaza City's Zeitoun, Sabra and Shejaia districts from ground, and air tanks were pushed into the eastern part of Sheikh Radwan district northwest of the city center, destroying houses and causing fires in tent encampments. Let's hear what the residents had to say.
في الخيمة نايمين أولادي، عفتنا صار صوت قصف والشظايا خشت عنا في الخيمة. صاروا أولادي مرة واحدة الأربعة يتصارخوا. طلعت برا شفت النار مولعة في الخيمة اللي جنبي، صرت أقول الحقوني الحقوا ابني، اسعفوا لي ابني، بس همي ابني. لقيت بنتي جنبي متصاوبة.
ضربوهم وهم نايمين صاروا زنانة، ما لقينا الا النار شاعلة هان وكلهم متصاوبين. الأب تصاوب والأم تصاوب كلهم، وحتى عمهم متصاوب معهم.
أطفال إيش عملوا هذول الأبرياء؟ إيش عملوا لهذول الإسرائيلي موتوهم؟ إيش عملوا لهم؟ هذول حملوا سكينة، حملوا سلاح، إيش عملوا هذول يقتلوهم هيك القتلة هذه؟
All right, those were reactions from the survivors of this fresh attack by the Israeli Defense Forces that has led to 16 aid seekers that were shot and killed. I have with me Ali Mohammed Abu Shabak. He is an independent Palestinian researcher. He's joining me from Cairo in Egypt. Thank you very much. And of course, your reaction to this incessant attacks by the Israeli Defense Forces that has led to thousands and thousands of Gazans that have died, even as Israel continues to defend itself and says that these reports of genocide are false and concocted.
Thank you, Miga, for having me. The things is the pain and the grief and sadness. It's a daily life and lifestyle for the Palestinians since Israel waged the war in 7th of October up to date. Every day people are losing their lives and there is a several of casualties. Nowadays, if you will scrolling on social media, the social media Palestinian, it's flooded with the casualties picture and for their footage after they killed. Daily we hear about the food seeker they killed and they got injured, and everyday pieces. When you call any Palestinian from Gaza, tell me about the situation, how is the things, he will tell you about his trauma or she will tell you about her trauma. They will confirm that one of their relative, one of their friends fell down during the food collecting the food, and who's known as a food seeker. So this sadness and the grief, it's a lifestyle for the Palestinian in Gaza, and it's a normal things nowadays, while the international community adopt and tolerate such kind of footage, the grave of civilians, it become as a normal. Palestinian in the beginning of this war used to urge and used to call the international community and the regional actor in Middle East to heal the war and stop the war in Gaza, but there is no air to hear them. So now they are completely frustrated. The desperate civilians, they have no other option. Yesterday, I was talking to some people who lives in a Sheikh Radwan neighborhood. As you mentioned, it's a continuously bombardment at that area. I told them you should evacuate the area and move to some other safe place. If the area is completely dangerous and it's completely under the Israeli fire. What's their response? Their response, there is no safe place, Ali. We displaced in the very beginning of the war, and when the ceasefire agreement it reached, and we allowed the Israeli forces allow for us to return to our home in the very beginning of January 2025. We don't want to survive and export another life of displacement, shelterless, and they are, as you know, that the winter is coming, and the winter season is coming, and the winter season, for who doesn't know, the weather in Gaza, it's very harsh and it's very cold, and Palestinians, they could tolerate it. Last year we saw on the television, we saw on the news several of babies killed due to the cold, and they lost their life because there is no appropriated home. So among of this atmosphere, Mega, there is no hope for the civilians. Even they know that they will kill if they will resist in this area. Sorry, if they will maintain in this area, but there is hope.
All right. Thank you, Ali Mohammed Abush Bak, for joining me and sharing your views on this devastating piece of news that has come in. Shifting our focus to Afghanistan, according to the Taliban authorities, the death toll in the Afghan earthquake has now risen to at least 2,000.